Most people will feel like they lack a bit of confidence in certain situations or certain times. I think the most important thing to remember is actually that confidence isn't a thing, it's not a real thing. It's a state of mind. That means that it's something that you can conjure up. You go out there and you start acting like a badass. Take that decision, go with it. Like, bring up that state of mind that you are a badass. Go out there and start acting like a badass. Then everything around you just responds differently. Your physiology, the way that you're holding yourself, will actually affect the way that you feel about yourself. If you go, right, I'm just gonna hold myself now exactly like I would if I was full of confidence. I've got my head high, I've got my shoulders back, I'm talking with like conviction, I walk like I mean it, like I know what I'm doing, like I know where I'm going. All of a sudden you feel differently. So sometimes it's just the change in physiology, the change in the way that you hold yourself is enough to change the way that you feel in here. I don't know how much you guys know, but obviously like the brain is very much linked to the body. So when we change our physiology, we will get different levels of brain chemicals going on in there. And it's the brain chemicals that is then going to affect the way that you feel. So get holding yourself how you want to be, change your physiology and take that decision. Right, do you know what? I'm just going to behave like I'm confident. And when you start to behave like you're confident, people start to respond to you like you're confident. And that then gives you that reward circuit of, you know, they're responding to you in the way that you want them to respond to you, which makes it easy for you to then feel more confident, and it builds from there. Say bikini girls, and they're about to go on stage and they don't feel that they're as good as the other girls. They know that they're going to be being judged, and they really feel like they're going to look silly if they go out there and look confident, even though in their mind they don't look as good as the other girls. Where actually they hold themselves high, they walk like they feel good. The energy that they give off is going to tell a completely different story to those judges. So confidence really is so important. Like, confidence in yourself, the way that you behave gives off a particular energy, an aura, and that energy and aura that you give off really alters the way that people experience you and then respond back to you. And the response that you get from the world then changes the way you feel. So this is where the whole fake it till you make it thing comes into play. It really works on a biological level, as well as like an emotional and mental level. So yes, right, this technique, I keep just babbling on, which is I'm terrible for. Sorry about that. So yeah, the technique. So we're going to use that example. For these girls, if they can imagine somebody that they look up to and they think does amazingly, they walk out on the stage and they look fantastic. First of all, if you imagine that person, so if you're about to give a speech, imagine a person that you see going out there and giving that speech with all of the energy and the confidence that you want to have. Or say, for instance, you are wanting to go and start working out in the gym more, but you actually don't feel very confident. Imagine the person that goes out there, goes into the gym, and they just go and own it. Imagine seeing the way that they would be doing this. Imagine what would their body language look like? How do they hold themselves? How do they move? How do they speak? Think of like, what are their facial expressions? Really imagine what those things are. Really pay attention to what they are. And then just try it on for size. So right now, think about that person. Think about what they do. All of it, from imagine how they feel as well. So how they look, how they move, how their facial expression is held, how they feel inside. And then totally and utterly let yourself go and imagine being in them. Like, get inside of their body and start to move, talk, walk, behave the way they do. Just try that on for size. Really feel the difference in your body in your behaviour. And then, do you know what? Go and play. Go and play as that person. Go out there, be a character. Just have a go, be this character, take on all these amazing attributes and feel that incredible power that you have inside of you. Experience the world differently. And you're going to get that feedback from the world that's going to help you then feel it for real. Feel it for real. So that is how you just build your confidence. Go out there and own it. So if you like the video, give me a thumbs up and subscribe so that you get notifications for more videos. And I really look forward to seeing you again soon.